Free boaty rides in space! Bonjour, mon petit papillons. It's your Butterfly Bay here, and welcome back to the Wholesome Gaming Channel. Today we are jumping back into To the Moon because I just need to know what happens next in the story and what happens with this old man in his childhood. So let's get into it. Okay, right. We were here, and I don't know why we're floating heads or what this means. Line up 2 matching mementos on the edges to transfer the registered desire. Okay. Alright. What does that mean for me? I guess I'm trying to get, like, the things to match up here. Wait a minute. What just happened? I think I accidentally did it, and I didn't even mean to. Okay. Well, I didn't actually do it, but I guess I did it. Ding! That's about all the ones we can work with. Ready to pull the switch? You know me. Always ready. Always. Okay, but why can't we access the childhood? It's really bothering me. There's like literally a mental block to his childhood, which I guess kind of makes sense. It also means there's probably something really traumatic there, because, you know, like a literal trauma block in the brain. But that means that we can't access any of it, and I don't know how we're supposed to do our job if we can't access all of the memories. Alright, let's check out what souvenirs he brought back from the moon. Ladies first? Not this time, hun. Jerk. Okay. Too bad we got a straggler here. No loss, we can do this without him. I know, but it feels incomplete. That's what I'm saying, bro. Don't get too attached. It's going to impede your abilities to do your job. That's rubbish. Don't pin your womanly ways on me. Womanly ways? How is anything that she just said related to being a woman? This is the same setting as his real last accessible memory. Usually, there's at least some change. Something isn't right. These memories, they feel more than just having happened again. They're exactly the same. That's impossible. The desire was transferred, was it not? It was. Huh. I knew not being able to access his childhood was going to mean something. If this is indeed the same memory, he'd be at the cliff overlooking the lighthouse. Okay. I bet it is. I bet nothing changed because we couldn't instill anything in his early childhood. Yeah, no, it's exactly the same. Johnny? What a pleasant surprise. We don't get many visitors around here. Deja vu again. My name is Dr. Eva Rosaline, and this is... What? I'm not saying it twice. Dr. Neil Watts. Are you familiar with the Sigmund Agency of Life Generation? Oh, are you two from the agency? How convenient, I've just been thinking of calling you. Lily, get us some tea, please. Lily? Freeze him too. Yeah, no, it's exactly the same. Well? Wait here, I'll go send the desire signal again. See if there are any changes. Okay. It's transferred successfully for sure. Any changes? Not even a hair. How could this be? Even if his desire doesn't work alone, why is there no change at all? Perhaps it just needs some provoking to activate. From his early memories? The earliest we can get to. Let's go. I think it's because he doesn't know why he wants to get to the moon. But I don't know how we could change that. Johnny's desire to go to the moon might need some stimulation to be brought up, huh? Well then. Oh, we're changing the movie they see. The moon movie? What the? This wasn't what they said was playing? Oh well. Do you mind, River? No, I like this one. Alright, let's go then. Oh, I forgot he's a teenager, and I gave him a really kiddie voice just then. Oh well. Hopefully that's enough for an ignition. Wait, where's Neil? Where is Neil? Can I go in? To the moon, darling. Oh, Henry. Dear Lord, I'm way too tired and hungry to be constructing movies. Guess I should go see if anything's changed with John. Okay, how do I do that? I need to traverse through John to check the results. Oh, okay. Well, how was I supposed to know that? Sorry for making you sit through this, buddy. Okay, anything change? Doesn't look like it. It's all the same. I'll have to try igniting it somewhere else then. This is ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Okay, so now where do I go? Oh, right. They need me to interact with him. Go away. Lily. Bye, John. I like that we just keep breaking this poor guy's brain. Perhaps something here could work. Maybe if we change River's book? Well, no, but if she's reading a book about the moon, then she would tell him about it. Ugh, whatever. I'm big brain Eva, and you are not. Oh, he already talked to her. Okay. So did she throw an encyclopedia in your face? Huh? Did she? Shut up, dude. What are you guys doing here? Starting. Let's go get a good spot. Wait, I don't remember that happening. Something must have changed, or Neil is messing with something in the same memory. Is my guess. This has to be Neil's doing. I'm so sure of it. Wait a minute. This isn't a real change. This is... May I have your attention, please? I knew it. What is he wearing? A glitter suit? As you know, I am a representative sent from NASA in all its glory. And I'm here to tell you all about it. Hit it, Timmy! Thanks, Timmy. Wow, that was terrible. But I digress. Anyways, I know that many of you are wondering, what chances do I have of doing something as awesome as adventuring in another realm? To inhale the sweetness of Venus, to swim counterclockwise through the rings of Saturn, or, perhaps, just chilling at the backside of the moon? Wink wink. Well, here at NASA, I believe that with enough will, everyone has the potential. It could be you. Or you. Or, perhaps, you. But I don't want to go to the moon. Then you're in luck. Wait, what? Why not? Why should I? I'm happy here on Earth as it is. Well, don't you want to go there even a little bit? No. Why? Not even a tiny bit? No? Well, as an official NASA recruiter, I shall go over some facts about the moon. To start off, the moon is 4.5 billion years old. And did you know that its surface is about as big as Africa? It's true. In fact, if you try to bike around the moon, there's no biking on the moon. That doesn't even make sense. Also, it takes 1.5247 seconds for light to travel to the moon from there. And if you drive a flying car, it takes 130 days. What is he talking about? I knew that. And last but not least, people who go to the moon get rich and famous. And we all know that rich plus famous equals rupees. So, that concludes my presentation. Remember, NASA welcomes any of you, especially if you're a brunette. Neil! Ugh. Well, what do you think? NASA probably wouldn't hire you, but I suppose it was blatant enough for this. I do pry pretty hard. Are you gonna go see if that worked? Of course. Be right back. I bet it didn't, because he clearly didn't want to go to the moon. Back. Report. Utter failure. Deuce. Hey, don't get discouraged. I'm sure there are still things to be done. Such as... Well... Well... We can't afford to finish building this house, Isabel. We can barely afford to... But can you afford the lunar trip lottery? If you sell this house, you sure can. Subtle. Is the diagnosis certain? Yes. In fact, we rarely have anyone... Did you know that NASA has excellent healthcare plans? It's true, for both you and your spouse. Subtle. Free boaty rides in space! Oh look, a wedding, good for you! But here's a riddle. Guess where you should go for the honeymoon? Let me guess, none of this is gonna work. River? Neil's about to burst in. Oh. Dagnabbit. Glass. Slippery. John! Bro, why? What, the cucumber? Whew. You know what? This just isn't working. It's more than just not working. It's ridiculous. We're freaking professionals. I didn't sign up for the job to run around yelling at him like an idiot. You didn't? Look, maybe this lack of sleep's getting to us. Had I known that we'd be an all-nighter, I would have brought coffee. I agree. You should have seen the movie I constructed earlier. What movie? Exactly. Anyway, as valuable as time is here, this just isn't going anywhere like this. Let's take a break till morning. Hopefully Johnny can hang on till then. I do have some calls to make. Yeah. I can't imagine if they're doing everything that they can. Like, what else could they change except, I don't know, hack into the mainframe? But the machine's already doing everything, right? I would kill for that view, though. Ugh. I want to live on the beach so bad. Doesn't make sense. Why did the machine have no effect? Johnny's registered wish to go to the moon was successfully transferred, yet there wasn't even a trace of him wanting to go to the moon after the transfer. Unless the secondary condition for the desire was changed in the process. Only then would the same desire produce two different outcomes at two different points in time. There's no denying that River played an important role through it all. If there's anything that could have caused the core to change, she would be the top suspect. But of all things, what exactly caused it? River. Just what exactly did you do? The sun's rising. So pretty. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Beachy sunset. I want to wake up to that every day. We don't have much time left. I wonder if Neil came up with anything. Probably not. Have you met Neil? It's really pretty during the day. I've only ever seen it in memories and at nighttime. Look at how pretty the flowers are. Ugh. You can smell that squirrel Neil ran over all the way from here now. It was just a squirrel. I can't imagine the roadkill smell is that bad. Ooh, but Ma, I want to go to school. It's Sunday, dear. Shh. Let them sleep. So cute. I mean, okay, so should I go into the scary room again? Oh, it's blocked off. Or wait, that wasn't in here. No, that was down here. I'm just curious. What? Yeah, nothing different. Okay. I was just curious. I didn't really think anything was gonna change, but just in case. Those two shouldn't have stayed up that late. But I should have watched them. Well, it's not an everyday circumstance. I know, but I'm just so exhausted. I'm sure you are even more so. I really needed to take a seat. If there's anything you wanted to ask, let me sit down first. Okay. Oh, was there something you wanted to ask? Yeah. You know, it's pretty unusual for someone like you to work here. With two children and all, I mean. It's not that bad, really. There's a school bus that passes through here. But how did you even end up here? Well, a few years ago, my husband passed away. What happened? He was in the army. They were the last batch to be deployed overseas. Sorry to hear. I panicked. Our savings were low and the job market was grim. Johnny saw my ad and offered me this job. I accepted with gratitude. This place is peaceful, too. It helped me with my grieving. Doesn't the government issue grants to war widows to help them get back on their feet? They do, and eventually I received aid. But by then, Johnny was starting to have trouble on his own. He needed my help. Tommy and Sarah liked this place too, so we stayed. As for Johnny, he was glad as well. We're going to miss him. I think deep down he really wanted a family. So what are you going to tell them about John? I don't know. I'll probably make something up, but it's no use. Kids are smart nowadays. They'll figure it out. Might as well. It's the nature of life. There's nothing to hide. This is your full-time job, isn't it? What will you do when this is over? What else is there to do? Find a job in the city and live on, I suppose. It's a shame, though. I'm going to miss Johnny and this place. Maybe I'll come back to visit every once in a while. I honestly wouldn't even be surprised if he, put her and the kids in his will, because they don't have any other family. Oh, hey. Before Johnny fell unconscious, he told me that you two will probably be coming soon. He said that he probably wouldn't get the chance himself, but wanted me to tell you things for him. So, thank you. Sad. I bet he would not leave her or those kids stranded. I bet he gives her the house. And I'm sure he would say, that's what River would want to. Oh, nope, stop. Actually, you know what? I know there's nothing in the kitchen. It's fine. Where is Neil? How's John doing? Barely hanging on. What are you two doing? We just couldn't make any progress. Better be soon. We don't have long. If you're looking for your colleague, I think he's in the kitchen. I love that I literally said, you know what, I bet I don't even find anything in the kitchen. And of course, that's the one place Neil is. What is it? Seems our little Johnny here has some hidden records from the old days. Hidden records? Hidden medical records, to be exact. Apparently, during his youth, he was administered a large dose of enhanced beta blockers. And what luck! They tend to have this little side effect on a curious thing called memories. Beta blockers. Johnny didn't have a heart condition, did he? Apparently not. Which leads one to wonder if the side effects were intended to be merely just that to begin with. And in such a large amount, its impact on his memories at the time of administration must have been significant. You think that's what kept us out of his earliest memories? Well, it's not the machine, I'll tell you that. The maintenance department yelled at me for scolding them. So what now? I was just given the reconfiguration frequencies. That should get us past the blockers. And once we're in his childhood, it might finally be early enough to transfer his desire for it to work. Then what are we waiting for? But just one thing. Of course, there's always that one thing. In order to activate the new frequencies, we'll need a trigger. A trigger? Something that exists strongly in the bridging inaccessible memory. And we'll need to give it to John for him to stimulate his memory internally. But what do we know of that? We've only gotten a glimpse of his childhood memories. And even if we find a childhood photo or something, John's unconscious. Yeah, back to square one. You know, this job hasn't been such a pain in the arse for me since Nora's case last year. Likewise. Who's Nora? This is the first game, right? This is killing me. I'm going out to get some fresh air. Ahem. Forgot my coffee. Okay. Beta blocker. That's so strange. It smells! Quit barging in and out of doors. The roadkill, Eva. It smells. I know. It's your fault for running it over. What's going on? The children are still sleeping. Wait a minute. The last memory, the one we were stuck at, it was the same smell. What are you two talking about? The olfactory receptors are directly linked to the brain's limbic system, Lily. Don't you see what this means? What? He means the smell is arguably the most effective sense for memory recall. We can use it as a stimulant to bridge his childhood memories. And the best part, even though Johnny is unconscious, he's still susceptible. I think I'm missing some vital contextual info on this whole thing. Alright, this is good. This is awesome. Now we'll just need to go fetch a piece of roadkill. Yes, I'll just... Wait, why should I fetch it? You're the one who ran it over. Exactly. I've already done my part. You ass. Oh, you miserable bastard. If it helps any, I have a pair of gloves you can borrow. Gross. So gross. They aren't really disposable gloves, but that'll probably change after this. Oh man, I have to walk all the way back. Alright, I'm gonna skip ahead, don't worry. The kind of things this job gets me into. It's not safe to bring in a piece of germ-infected roadkill like this. There's a valve container in the car. It'd at least make its odor controllable. Okay. In the trunk, or... What the hell? Where are you going? I gotta go take a leak. Outside? Neil? Huh? What a mess. The crash shook everything up. Let's see. Here it is. Received valve container. Okay. Now to get some of that dirty roadkill. Okay, but what is this bottle that I dropped? This... painkillers? Are those Neil's? I mean, it depends on the severity of the painkillers. It could just be like a headache or something. I'm guessing that's not what it is, though, considering his initial freak out when he probably realized, oh yeah, she's gonna go through the car. Gross. Wait. Did she just take a part of it? That's nasty, bro. Oh, hey. Did you get the roadkill? It's ready. Great! Go get it set up. I'll be right back. Neil. These painkillers, I think they're yours. Hey. May I ask why you're on them? I wasn't going to tell you, but... Oh, this is embarrassing. A few days ago, I walked into a concrete wall. You just walked into a wall like that? What can I say? I was in deep thought. You know how deeply I think. These are some rather strong pills, Neil. And it was a rather strong concrete wall. 'Twas a match made in heaven, I say. Anyways, you got the roadkill, right? Let's hurry. John's dying back there. He is. Neil, you aren't addicted, are you? Are you kidding me? I'd overdose before I'd sink to that level of contrived mess. Something's going on that I just don't have the context for. So when we get to that exact point, I will send the signal. When I do, I want you to release the valve for about 3 seconds. Certainly. About time you showed up. Have you made sure the germs are sealed off? Fully sealed and filtered. Not like it'd matter to a dead man. You should know that Johnny's condition is deteriorating fast. This might be your last chance, you two. Whatever you're doing there, good luck. Luck's the last thing we need. Ooh, Act 3. They shine their lights at the other lighthouses and at me. Huh. Ooh. Let's go. Well, we're wrapping up there at the start of Act 3, but I am pretty sure we're almost done. So I think the next episode is going to be the last one of To the Moon. If you want to see that and the rest of the series, please let me know down in the comments below. While you're there, you might as well like and subscribe. It's fun, it's free, you get to see more of me, and the videos can only get more dramatic from here. So without further ado, bonsoir mon petit papillons. Bye!